Hello all, in this video we are going to see certain scenario from Salesforce to Azure integration. You know, right? Azure is a some business intelligence reporting tool from Microsoft. Okay, so both are cloud applications. Okay, so we are integrating these two cloud applications using SAP HCA HANA Cloud Integration Tool. So for this, by using HTTP protocol, we are trying to connect Azure and coming to Salesforce by using Advanced Co is some third-party application licensed software to buy it and deploy an HCA so that we are able to communicate with the Salesforce Apple Cloud Application System. Okay, connected. So once we deploy, so let us see one of the full scenario. Okay. Uh, so in this scenario, we are going to learn various topics like web UI and in a web UI HCA user interface and all iFlows step by step and Advanced Co plugin for NWDS to fetch data from Salesforce. And okay, so let us see uh, web UI user interface. So let us see web UI. You know, right? How to open a web UI. So take in any browser. In this one, my browser is this one, Chrome. So you will get the access. This is the anyway. I'm going to show everything. So you will get access. Once you get the access, you are able to authenticate to this website. Otherwise, you could not. Here, this is the Discover page and design page, and this is the monitoring page. Discover page, you can see the predefined packages generally provided by the SAP. Here, you will do the development. So, for example, if any, these are the different packages. See that in this package, you can see the various iFlows. So, package is nothing but is a folder uh, specific to one business functionality for end to end. Okay, and see here the various cloud systems integration, everything is they can bundle as a number of iFlows, and we can use those iFlows for different activities. For example, one is for the purchase order creation, one is for purchase order response, invoice creation, different functionality, all are together in a package. Okay. Next, in design phase, we can see you can create our own iFlow, and if you want to reuse, in this case, in my case, what I did is I created one iFlow that is here. This is a package they created and asked me to create a one iFlow for me. So this is the iFlow. Two iFlows I have created. Call type activity. Okay. So what exactly the call type activities? So create here, go for the edit mode and add it and integration flow. Then you can able to see this one. Okay. And this call type activity. Here my source system is this one, and create some given some name, any name you can give it, and also target you can create and go for edit mode, and you can see once you are in edit mode, you are able to see different palette section from left side, and you can drag different steps from this one like this. You can drag here. What are the steps you want to perform here? For example, content modifier. like this. Okay, if you don't need it, delete it. Okay, for each we can call it a step, give some name, and each step has a certain properties. Here Groovy script, what it is, simply I add a code here. So the purpose of this code is uh, to display the payload content, whatever I received from this adapter. So how, let us see how do I configure this. These are the different by default configuration, and in Salesforce I mentioned the Salesforce authentication endpoint and credentials. Credentials you maintained in the third section, monitor section. I will show you that one also. If you click on the right click, duplicate, and you can see, okay, here credentials are IVSF something, right? But simply you can use it. Generally, as a developer, you simply use it. Don't need to worry. But if you want to know how do we give more information, the credential names means go here and click on this one, and there is a top at the end. You can see. So if you go like that, okay, credentials, right? Key store. Go here, key store. In key store, you can see the different keys. Okay, certificates. But here IVSF. So SFP keys, backup keys, basic current. So these are the SFPs. SFP tenant administrator can do all these operations, and these are the SFPs um, administration. Okay, and go back here. I think you can go here. Security material, connectivity test, certificate to user mapping. Click on this one. As a user, AXAway, mobilizer user, RC8 user, SCA user. Go back, and I can log system logs, variables, message queues, key stores, security material. Yeah, see here, IV01. If you click here, scroll down, simply edit it, cancel it. Okay, cancel it. Click on this one, edit it, cancel it. So here you can maintain this one. Okay, so simply use this one, and as per the manual configuration, configure all these things, and also query. In this case, my intention is query, select different fields and from this table, and with this condition. Let us test before configuration. I would like to test my scenario. We have NWDS plugin is there. Simply go for the Windows, preferences, advanced code, global configuration. So if you just give this endpoint, so that you are able to connect to Successforce, okay, you will get it from your vendor. Okay, you can also do testing. So success connection is good. Now now I want to view the, because this is Java view. Now let's go for the window, perspective, open as perspective, others, and advanced code. Okay, and close the rest of the things. I don't need everything, right? You can close all these windows are for the accessibility. No, close. Okay, now again go for the perspective preferences. No, Windows perspective, open other perspective. I need Advanced Core SFTC workbench. Okay, you can reset it. So if any closed windows are there, it will automatically reset for you. And remove the unnecessary, clear the console. Okay, now get objects first. Okay, and my object name is this one. Control C and try to put the same name here. For this object you can see what is the different, it's like a table in database. You can expand it and see the what are the different fields for this table. And if you want to fetch the data, if it is available or not, simply remove count and execute it. So you will fetch the data, it will fetch the data, and you can see the data here. Okay, if you want to see the all the tables, you can drag like this, so that you are able to find every data one after the other. Okay, you can check if any field is empty value or not. Okay, you can also save the result as a XML file. Okay, in my case, my table fields are like these are the different fields I got it, and instead of the field names I simply rename fields with my own fields name, and condition, where condition we know we have, right, and you can give that condition also here, where this condition, but we have to write manually, but in HCA no need to write there. So from this table where, okay, what it is saying, so you have to do the, okay, this is the valid one. So it is fetching the all the details like ID, check if any error is there or not, execute it. Okay, so there is some problem is there, but you can, this is the last working one. What I want to do is I simply paste here. So it is working, right? Let's put the same thing here also for time being and activate it. So sometimes your session will be expired. You need to refresh it. Service, no service is available to handle the request application temporarily down. Maintenance excuse for this inconvenience. Sometimes you will get this error, but no need to worry. It will be back in few seconds. See like this. So our scenario is call type activity, right? Poll. you need to be very patient because sometimes cloud may not quickly respond. Yeah, go for edit mode. Once you're in edit mode, we can update SQL statement there. So where are we? Still in edit mode. Refresh it again. Okay, click on here, Salesforce, query, here, Control A, Control V, and deploy it again. Yes, for time being, I want to verify monitoring this iFlow. So you know, right, how to monitor it also. It's triggered for monitoring. Now, how to monitor it is here. Click on the I button, and you can see this one. Then you can see the recently deployed. Still, it is saying that starting. You have to wait up till it is started. Okay. Then you can click on the monitoring. Then you can it will open another page. Then you can also give the name of this iFlow name. Simply copy like this and put here. So better to open in two different windows so that the last poll at 1640, right? So click here. Still it is showing as a starting. Yeah, started. So that's why you're able to see the payload of this content, right? This is the payload. How did we see this payload? If you see here, see this based on because of this having this step groovy step, we are simply displaying the payload content here. Then we are sending this information to the accessibility mapping. The accessibility mapping, if you see, I want to show this one also. If you click on here, it will show you the accessibility mapping. To what it is doing, it is grouping different based on the market ID. So it will separating all the entire file based on the market ID and club it together. And finally, we are splitting each market again. We are splitting market here X path for each market. We are splitting, so that many number of messages will go to the next iFlow. So we gave the iFlow link as this one. So let's go for the second mapping. That is the one. That is this is the one, right? See, this is the one. So here we mention the same, this is the same and this is same. So you are able to establish a connection between these two. Now this is a accessibility mapping. So based on my functional specification, what I created a structure for each market, and I'm getting the values from the source XML file and creating a XML file like this. Now I'm sending this information to I added few header parameters and again converting as a CSV file, okay, and as again displaying the payload content and sending to the third one. Third one will send this information to Azure. So that one is created by some other people. So as of now, we are supposed to work on iFlow and iFlow 2. This is iFlow 1 poll, and the next one is for the map, and third one is done by the. It's a common for everyone. Different developers are working on different activities. All these will reach to the common iFlow. Okay, so this will interact with the Azure. So we don't have direct communication to the Azure development aspects. Okay, let us see if you see the monitoring page. So this is the payload content of the poll interval based because of this Groovy script. And go back again and map also second iFlow map content also you can see. There also we mentioned our payload content display. Click here. You can also download the payload content, and you can artifact name, last updated date, status and processing time, log info, and log info you can see, and click on the message monitoring process. Again or else you can click again here. So some problem is there, like that you are able to see the monitor the different things. So now you are able to see here one. This is the, you can save it, you can version deploy it, you can also deploy here, okay, and you can delete the, if you don't need to delete it, cancel it if you don't want to save it, okay, all these options you can see here. So in this video what we have learned is, I will tell you, web UI, user interface, artifact or iFlow, and advanced scope. Just see here in advanced, I would like to tell more about in advanced code. Let us see is it the same thing or not. Okay, so the first ID is UAM, right? Let us see the it is the same or not, right? And our thing is this one, this one, still you can also save the content of this one as a save result, query result. You can open the query result in the Notepad++. See here, UAM, right? Let us see the, are we seeing the same thing or not here? Just before we monitor, right? See payload, the same one. First record has UAM, and go for the second record, 7 UAM. 7 a.m. Okay, like this you can do monitoring on the development as well as discovery, everything we have seen, right? So this is my first scenario. Like this, I developed many other scenarios also. So I also explained this is exception sub process. So how do we generate exception? This similar, same thing. So preparation notification, request reply to the external system, HTTP. Again, this is a some other. Click on this. End is right, not okay. Connection. We are sending this information to some other iFlow way, so it will deal with the exception handling. Okay. So thus we can create. This is enough for you as a starter iFlow.